Here's a little bonus footage here on the 3rd of October out here by the airport. Just down the street from the old McRockin Cafe. This old farm built in 1877 right here. And after many years successful farming, it was sold, changed hands here or there. And then a man by the name of Jack Thurman bought it and turned it into the Beacon Club. And right here was where the famous Beacon Club sign, members only, was posted. And there were several times I've gone here and eaten. Our company had a membership here. We also would come here for birthdays and when people would retire from the business. We had their retirement parties here. It's been closed since 2009, and sat here vacant. Another owner bought it. Same person that also owned the Henderson Castle and the Wood Upjohn, Dr. Upjohn's mansion downtown, and they opened it as kind of reopened this as kind of an Amish style restaurant, and it has since closed. But there she is, the old Beacon Club. I'll show you the other side of it where there was a runway at the time. As you can see, the airport right over our shoulder here. And there was an active going all east-west. And they had to put, of course, telephone poles with red lights and paint them, the telephone poles or the utility poles, white and red, so low-flying aircraft coming in for landing or taking off would see them and not hit them. We'll talk about something else that's over on this other side of the building too. By the way, Jack Thurman, what a host, what a restaurant. The service in here, the food, top shelf, top shelf. Yep, we really miss the whole shebang. The times that we walked as a family and business associates up here and through this front door. I think I'm just going to do that one more time with you. Reminisce, because I probably won't be out here again. And to take a nice little walk up here. There are people dining right inside here, sitting there, candle-lit tables. Well, you can see long tables in there right now. The restaurant, but man, yeah. This was a very, very good place to go. There it is, the entrance to the old Beacon Club. And as you can see right here on the building is a placard. This property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. Circa 1850, Portage Historic District. And there are the front doors that many of us walked through that were in business here in the area. You had to have a membership. There's the airport again. And mostly all business folks in here, the owners of local companies, and your doctors, lawyers, bakers, candlestick makers. Anyone with a business could join. I can't remember what the annual dues were. By today's standards, they would have been very tolerable. I think it was $500 a year. Come in here with one business associate, a client, and put pen to paper and a business deal, and you won't even remember that $500. You can see on the very top of the chimney there's a red light. It's for the airport. Has to be there. I'll be right back. Yeah, the menu, I wish I had a copy of it, but back when we were members here, up until about the middle 90s, you go in here and you get a beautiful steak dinner, dessert and everything for under $25. And their chicken, their fish, couple dollars less than that. They had several things on the menu. I had never seen anything that went over $35. Maybe Maine lobster tail in season. I'd probably $1 more. See the size of the parking lot here, way on the other side of the building, and right here they needed it. There's times that I had to park out there on against the field. Packed house, wasn't uncommon. Thursday night, Friday, Saturday nights, packed house. During the week, they called it business men's luncheons. Okay, it's just the terms they use. And of course the two bars that were inside here, a lot of businessmen and women in here sealing deals or having their 3 martini lunch. None of my business, as long as they paid their dues, right? They had somebody else drive when they left. Okay, here's a little video here from the rear of the building. You can see where these garages are and this addition built above it. I remember when that was built. That was the new dining room back there. It had a fireplace, and it still does. You can see the fireplace right here, and it was a real fireplace that would be going. The people that were trying to open the Amish restaurant here, you can see they've got a buggy there in there. There's one of the I think it's the last, if I'm not mistaken, of the utility poles, painted the colors with the red and the white, with a red light on the top. We'll take a closer look. Okay, you can see a really good vantage of it from here. It's the last one. There are no others here. Just lets people know that's coming in low for that runway that used to be. Now it's a taxiway. I don't think they use it anymore. It's right over here. Now, in this field, there used to be more of them. And there used to be 5 or 6 running across the top of the movie screen of the Portage Drive-In. There was a drive-in movie theater here. I've been to it in the late 60s and into the 70s where they tore it down. And on the top of the screen were all red lights like this. Of course, it was twice as tall as this pole, and it sat right out here in the middle of the field. Unbelievable. So when you came in, you could watch a movie. And when you took off, you watch for those red lights and pop up over the top of them. But of course, over the years, this is all filled in with sumac and all kinds of little junky trees and stuff. It's a nice property, but if anybody ever came in too low, they'd crash right across that field, right into across the Portage Street. Same thing taking off. If you didn't make it, you'd go right into that movie theater, right into that movie screen. Yep. Part of history here. Last of the red poles. Right on the other side of those trees is the eastern fence to the little Indian field cemetery that we're at in an earlier video. This will remain like this. All right, thanks for being with me today. A little tour here of the Beacon Club. Sure like bringing it to you. Sure liked eating here. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Maybe flying an airplane above the red lights right there. Take care.